Every boss has a story, and today I am unboxing not just products but dreams, lessons, proof that importation is real. When I started, I knew nothing about sourcing, inspecting, paying or shipping. I made a lot of mistakes. I lost money. I almost gave up. But today I am here picking up my product from China that represents growth, resilience and opportunity. I remember the first time I tried to import. I was super excited, but my excitement got fizzled out when my goods got delayed for months. Customers started dragging me, money was stuck, and I was frustrated. Many people told me this importation is too hard. Are you sure this is not a pure scam? But deep down, I knew if others could succeed, so could I. I just needed to learn the right thing. That was the beginning of my zero to hero journey. I went from being a total beginner, which is a zero, to someone who can confidently source, inspect, pay, ship. Now I teach others how to succeed. And now every time I cut open a carton like this, I am reminded that patience, learning and the right knowledge pay off. Inside these boxes are gadgets, they are kitchen utensils, carefully sourced from China, inspected for quality, shipped by a trusted company that shipped goods very fast. And now these goods are in my hand. No surprises, no scam, just what I ordered. This is what inspection and reliable shipping company can do for your business. They give you peace of mind. As I unbox this item, let me share a secret. Importation is not about luck. It is about a system. You need to know where to buy, how to pay safely, how to inspect, who to trust for that inspection, because it's not every company you trust with your inspection, and how to ship without losing money. I built my Zero to Hero Importation Mastery Course because I don't want you to go through the sleepless night. I don't want you to make the mistake I made and the disappointment I faced. Just imagine unboxing every carton in a few weeks, filled with product, quality product for that matter, ready to sell, profit ready to be made, and customer waiting to buy. That is what is possible when you do it the right way. I am not different from you. I am a parent. I am a favored importer that God has shown mercy. I am that visionary. The only difference is that I decided to keep learning instead of quitting. And that is the real lesson here. Your first attempt doesn't define you. What defines you is your ability to rise against all odds, to learn and to relearn, to try to import. These boxes are not just goods. They are proof that with the right knowledge, you can turn small beginning into big result. From zero to hero, from mistakes to mastery, from confusion to confidence. So as I finish unboxing today, I want to ask you, are you ready to start your own journey? Are you ready to see your own product arrive safely, sound faster than you expected, filled with profit and opportunity? If your answer is yes, then don't waste time gazing. Join me in the Zero to Hero Importation Mastery Course, where I will walk you through step by step through sourcing, inspection, payment, shipping, selling. Your own unboxing story could be the next, because importation is not just about goods, it is about your dream coming true. So let's now remind ourselves that I started this journey on the 1st of June. That was when I decided to use a customer that reached out to me as an example of what is achievable when it comes to China importation. Then by 22nd of June 2025, the goods was already at the warehouse of my shipping company because I passed through inspection. That's why it took that long, from 1st to 22nd, because the goods has to go to the inspection agency first. They will inspect, then repackage it and send out by shipping company. So that was why it took all that long. And by 24th of that same month, the shipping company sent me a packing receipt, which means the goods has been loaded into the container that will be moving out to Nigeria. After that, I kept my peace, patiently waiting Until on the 9th of August, I received a message from them that the goods is already in Nigeria waiting for me to pick up as usual. Wow, that is super fast. Less than 50 days sea shipping. Unbelievable. But that's true. We can make it because this involved money and the money wasn't readily available. I have to wait till on the 27th when I finally decide to travel to Onitsha to go pick up the goods from the shipping company. Now, like you can see in the video, I'm already unboxing the product to finally check before I send out to those whose products are in this parcel. Remember that some of the products in this parcel are not mine. Some of them belong to my well-esteemed customers that have always trusted me throughout the years. Now, a little flashback. Remember that when I started, I told us that every product here was sourced from an app, an e-commerce app they use in China. I sourced them from Pinduoduo, and you know, in Pinduoduo there is free shipping. There is no MOQ. I usually use Pinduoduo whenever I want to buy one product for my client. Because of no MOQ and no local shipping, I prefer using Pinduoduo. After sourcing, I paid for the goods. I paid for the goods using my Alipay. So after paying for the goods using my Alipay, remember it is a free shipping, so we have to wait till all the goods arrive the inspection agency warehouse in China. That's why it took, because I paid for that goods on the 2nd of June, and it took so many days, like it took like 21 days for all the goods to get to the inspection agency warehouse. When the inspection agency was done, they notified me that all the products are good quality and they are top-notch quality. They asked me what the next line of action, whether to send out or to wait for more. I told them no, there is no need to wait for more, that I'm done shopping, that they should repackage and send to my shipping company, which they did with all joy. Remember, for that goods to leave the inspection agency to my shipping company, I have to pay money. That is where most people get it all wrong. That is where most people avoid inspection, because most people don't want to pay those extra costs. I paid almost 300 yuan because I have to send it. The local logistics for that goods to leave the inspection agency warehouse to the shipping company was so expensive. It was so expensive. So that local express plus the fee of that inspection agency cost me almost 300 RMB, which is why most people will say, no, after I've bought all the goods, I will now come and spend almost 300 RMB just to inspect a product. And that is why most of us lose money in low quality goods, because we avoid this particular inspection. But the question is this: is it better to get the goods to get to your country and then you discover that you have been scammed, or maybe you order a sofa and they just put one bead and put it inside carton, and because the shipping company you're using, they don't even bother to repackage, they don't bother to consolidate, they don't bother to check for you, and they just carry it and come to your country only for you to open the box and discover that this is not what I ordered, or it's not even what you ordered to start with, not to talk of being a low quality, which is actually most of the experiences that the amateur importers they face in their importation business. But all of these can be a thing of the past just by incorporating inspection into your importation business. I know it costs a little more money, but I rather spend that little more money than other goods with high expectation, only for me to lose all that money, coupled with the shipping company money that will be involved, because you have to clear it. Whether it is good thing they brought in or bad thing, the shipping company is none of their business. Once your goods reach Nigeria or reach your country, they will tell you and you will clear it. Whether it is good quality, whether it is what you order, it is none of their business, only for you to come and start shedding premium tears. That will not be your lot. I know you are an importation coach. I know you have been important from time immemorial, but you see, this Zero to Hero Importation Mastery Course, I designed it for so that you will learn how to inspect your product in China. You must inspect your product in China to avoid what I order versus what I got. Okay, thank you. God bless you. I love you all. Bye.